What's going on YouTube? Back at it again with another video, another build video. It's 2K26. I know been off the scene, off the grid for a little bit, but about time I start giving y'all these builds again. Today I'm gonna show you how to make what? All-time Sacramento Kings Demarcus Cousins build. Everybody out here making these 7-4s, 7-1-2s, and 3s, and they be slow. Yeah, they got a 90 midi and an 89 straight ball for these 7-4s, but they've been patched now. They still lethal though, but I'm gonna show you a build that's not only lethal, he can shoot, finish, rebound, got a vertical, he can dribble the ball, pass, defend at a high level, and more importantly, he's faster than these 7-4s. You're gonna have an advantage in a 5v5 setting. You know, any setting that you play in, you'll have an advantage against any centers, unless it's a park center. But you can still maintain and manage to guard them. Trust me. I'll be guarding on the perimeter with like a 25 or 50 perimeter and be locking shit up. No cap. Anyways, let's get to the build, man. You're gonna make him at 6'11", position center, weight 252, 7'2" wingspan. Now the reason why I'm not gonna go lower on the weight, because if I go one tick down, you'll see my defensive rebound goes down to a 98. I need defensive rebound at 99. Reason being, with defensive rebound, when you're doing the attributes in the builder, you get more on defensive than you do offensive, which means that offensive is more expensive than defensive, especially when you're 6'10", 6'11", even when sometimes you go up in weight. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're like 7'3", 7'4", it really won't cost that much. The most that would cost on that is like the shooting, you know, especially they go on low wingspan and all that. Anyways, you want to have a 99 defensive rebound. You want to be able to get that, because with the cap breakers, you'll be able to cap break it to 99, right? You don't want it at 98. You want 99 so you can get that a legend rebound chaser. That's what you want. So now let's get into the build. All right, we're gonna click continue, and I'm gonna just build the build, you know, from the from scratch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and get this ball rolling. All right, this is what we're gonna do. For your god doggone drive and dunk. As a matter of fact, I do physicals first. I just always done that. I've always done that. I don't know why, but I gotta get my physicals out the way, because sometimes when you get too busy in the attributes, you know, you might not be able to get to the physicals and you're left with some shitty physicals. Cool. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hook you up. Right now, we're gonna make that speed a 66. We're gonna make it speed up to a 66. Don't worry about it, because you can cap break it to max it out. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like in a few minutes. The agility, we're going to max his agility out at 60. Not 61, 60, my bad. I went to 61, but 60. Okay, strength is going to be an 86. Oh, my bad, I forgot to pull up the thing so you can see the badges as well, what badges you're going to get. An 86, right? His vertical, 80. You're 6'11". You need to be able to have a high vertical. You know, 80's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Most of these other centers ain't really having that, especially if they're 7'1" and up, because they're already tall. Most with max wingspan or a decent enough wingspan, they really don't have to jump if you're 7'1" to 7'4". Some 7-footers too as well, because they're using their attributes in other areas, so their vertical isn't as high. But if you're 6'11" and 7 foot, I would prefer anything lower than 7 foot. You need to have an 80 vertical minimum. Anything higher, it would be good to get it if you can. But most people that make the center builds that's a lot taller don't do it. Why? They be getting out rebound by my 6'11". Okay, we're going to drive and dunk. The drive and dunk is going to be an 87. Gonna put that up to an 87. Now the reason why I stopped here is because you can cap break it to an 89. But you want to have the drive and dunk at an 89. Why? Because if you have the drive and dunk at 89, this is what you're gonna get. If we're gonna go over the dunks, you're gonna get the 1 foot moving contact dunks. Where it's at? You see? 1 foot moving dunks, contact, pro contact dunks off 1. You need an 89 drive dunk and a 78 vertical. We already met the threshold because we have an 80 vertical. Now once you cap break +2, you get the 89 drive and dunk, which means you get 1 foot moving dunks as a 6'11" center. Well, we all know that Demarcus Cousins definitely has this. He dunked on a lot of people with 1 foot moving dunks, whether it been in, Pelican days or the Sacramento days. You can look at the film. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. Anyways, we're gonna go back. We're gonna have an 87 driving dunk, standing dunk. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring that to an 81. Why? Because you get rise up on silver. Now understand that a lot of people say, why don't you go 90? You can't go 90, and have everything on here with this builder. You know that. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you want to make them with a 90, go ahead. You're just going to miss out on some attributes that you really need. See, what I'm doing with this build, off rip, when you make this build, you're going to be able to play and dominate without cap breakers. Now, imagine when you put the cap breakers on, you're really going to dominate. And on my 6'11 that I have now, you know what I'm saying? I have rise up on silver with an 81 standard dunk, and I'll be just fine. Trust me. Get a lot of good animations. Especially put that Dwight Howard dunk package on, out of Amari Stoudemire, Blake Griffin, Karl Anthony Towns, Shaquille O'Neal, Giannis. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be able to get LeBron James as well with this too. Anyways, let's move on. Post control, you're going to drop your post control what? To an 86. Why an 86? Because 86 is going to get you post powerhouse on gold. Well, no. It's going to get you on pluckable on silver because 85 gets you post powerhouse on gold. Salakia. Driving layup, we're going to go into a 70 because you get physical finisher on bronze. I almost said silver, on bronze. And 80 layup gets you at silver. Okay, for the 3-point, you're going to go to an 80. You said, well, why don't you just max it out? I'm going to show you why. There's no need to just go to just max it out. Because in the cap breaker, you could put one cap breaker here. It's going to give you +5. You max out an 85-3. Come on now. You're going to get dead eye on silver, and you're going to get limitless range. You're okay. You're good. Free throw, you want to make the free throw go to what? An 80. Put your free throw in an 80. Now leave your mid-range at a 70. You have cap breakers. And I'm going to show you all the cap breakers once I'm done with this build. All right. Speed with ball. We're going to go speed with ball to what? A 60. It only goes to like what? 61. Ball handle 73. Now you're going to get strong handle on gold. You're good. You're successful being 6'11 with this weight and strength. Trust me. You drive into the hoop, it does like some animations, like you bump them off like you LeBron James or something. It's like you're going for a dunk like you LeBron and Giannis. It's crazy. Pass accuracy, gonna make that go to an 80. Now I know you like, why don't you just go 82 to get gold dimer? You have cap breakers for a reason. And trust me, with these cap breakers, you're able to make your pass accuracy go to a lot higher. Just trust me. Trust the process. Interior defense, we're gonna drive the interior defense to an 80. Put that to an 80. Then you're gonna go to your block and put that to what? An 84. Do not touch your perimeter or your steal. You have cap breakers. Right now, I'm just trying to give you the basis of the defense that you're going to need being at the center position. Don't worry about perimeter or steal. It ain't like a 7'4" is gonna do all these dribble moves and break you off. 9 times out of 10, you're playing the 4 or you're playing against the center. The reason why you play the 4 because you're undersized, you're 6'11", you'll probably have a center that's 7 foot and up. They'll be at the center. If not, you'll play the center. 7'4" ain't dribbling out here like Wemby. They might be out here shooting like Klay Thompson because they got a high 3. But they ain't out here dribbling like the real Wemby. Them the park Wemby 7'4s. Not the Rex or the Pro-Ams. Alright? So you're gonna make this go to an 84 block. 84. Now the 84 block, you're going to get paint patrol on silver, right? What you're gonna do. Now with the cap breaker, you could put 4 cap breakers here, then what? You'll get an 88 block. And you'll get gold high fly denier because you have an 80 vertical. Or if you don't want to put the 4 cap breakers there, you can use your max +1 and make the high fly and denier go up 1 to gold. Or I think it's a max +2. You might can get it to half, depending on what it is. Let me see as a matter of fact. Where is that? Okay, it's a tier 2, so you can max +2 it to Hall of Fame. You can make high fly to knock a Hall of Fame with an 84 block if you want to. All right. And last but not least, what we're going to do, we're going to make this defensive rebound go to a 95. Now, remember what I told you with defensive, you can get a lot more of the attribute spread on defensive. It's less expensive. And with the offense, it costs more. But with this, I'm going to still treat you right. We're going to make this go to what? An 85. So not only do you got a decent offensive rebound, a very great defensive, you're going to cap break that, make that 99. You get Hall of Fame rebound chaser. Get another set of cap breakers. You could potentially make this go to a 90 rebound. You're going to have a 90 offensive rebound and a 99 defensive with cap breakers? Come on now, tell me I ain't breaking the game. And see, there's another thing. When I make my builds, they be so realistic. So realistic. Because look what you finna get the shades of. Tell me if I'm lying. All-time Demarcus Cousins, Joel Embiid, Demontis Sabonis, board hunting post creator. And I make pretty good builds if I say so myself, humbly speaking. It's no big weaknesses to report. I'm not like all these other YouTubers finna give you some BS. Box out beast is Hall of Fame, rebound chaser gold. You got aerial wizard gold. He's good at defensive, drive and dunk, and post control. Come on now. You could potentially make your post control go to an A+ when you get into the high 90s, which you can do. No big weaknesses to report. None at all. Now look, here's the thing that I'm going to show you. Let's advance.
Okay, I don't need yes men right now. I need you to be honest.
Let's skip all this. Let's skip all this. Let's skip all this. All right, going to here, bam, bam. Oh, and if I were you, to make you even more of a threat, I would do build specialization on shooting, either shooting or finishing. I would not defense or rebound. It just depends on you. Me personally, I'm doing shooting and or finishing, but I prefer shooting. It makes you more of a threat. You can have all these badges in different areas and have them just at different levels, gold and Hoff and legend. But we're gonna go here. So you know his name is a board hunting post creator, 6'11", 252, 7'2" wingspan at center position, right? Now look, 95, 85. If you go right here, like I said, one cap breaker, bam, you automatically get it. 85-3 off of rip, right? 85-3 off of rip. Then, like I said, you can get this post control into what? The 90s. Right? Then your dunk, you would put +2 here. That's an 89 dunk. That's exactly what I would do. I mean, if anybody was smart, you would do that. You know what I'm saying? Then don't worry about your mid-range, because you put 5 cap breakers here, you get an 87 mid-range. With an 85-3, you're gonna like more badges once you put the cap breakers here. You can potentially make your pass accuracy go up. You know what I'm saying? Your speed can go up. That's why I said really don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? What is a 72 speed right here? You add them two, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, +4 here, 99 rebound, right? +5 here at 90. So you have a 90 offensive rebound and a 99 defensive rebound. You put +4 here and get an 88 block. You put +5 here. I would only go +4 to get 84 interior. Plus the 88 block. Come on now. Paint patroller. Come on now. Then you can make your defense go up. You know, perimeter and steal. Me, I would probably do perimeter if you're going, you know, got any more cap breakers to go and finish it off. You know what I'm saying? But just the interior and the block alone is good. I would go interior block, offensive rebound, defensive rebound for sure. Upgrade the midi, upgrade that, upgrade the dunk. And you could probably put one on close shot to make it go to an 84. Of course, if you got 4 right here plus that, you know what I'm saying, it's 85. You'll meet the threshold of getting paint prodigy on silver, which is good. And you can max +1 or max +2, whatever tier it's in. But that's all for the Demarcus Cousins build. Here's the cap breaker so you can see it. This is no bullshit. I'm telling you, this build is good. Trust me. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you, man. But anyways, I'm gone. Stay tuned. I got more build videos. I got the Zion Williamson coming out. I got the Derrick Rose. I got the Kevin Durant. I got the Paul George. I got them all. They're coming out. Just stay tuned, man. Just stay tuned.